Houses but smaller families, more conveniences but less time. We have more degrees but less sense, more knowledge but less judgment, more experts but more problems, more medicines but less healthiness. We've been all the way to the moon and back but have trouble crossing the street to meet the new neighbour. We built more computers to hold more information, to produce more copies than ever, but have less communication. We have become long on quantity but short on quality. These are the times of fast foods but slow digestion, tall man but short character, steep profits but shallow relationships. It's a time when there is much in the window but nothing in the room. His Holiness the 14th Dalai Lama.
Increasingly powerful forces remind us that our planet is in transition. 2005 certainly was my busiest year ever as a storm chaser. With all the hurricanes, tornadoes, and volcanoes, it makes me wonder if the world weather patterns are changing, and maybe this is a harbinger of things to come.
Good morning, superstars. Welcome to the 6th day of February 2008. And we're cruising down Colonel Rose Drive, leaving Earth Sanctuary World Nature Centre in the heart of Central Australia. It's nice to be back in the desert, and believe it or not, there's a bit of a contrast from the heat yesterday. We've had some clouds sweep in from the northwest, and I'm now heading to work. I've got an 8 o'clock start at the ambulance centre, and should be an interesting day to get back into things and start some study for the oncoming Viva. It's been a good night's sleep under the stars. I slept right through because of the clouds. Didn't see the good old Jupiter and Venus in the morning. They're a bit of a sight there with the moon in Sagittarius, I believe. So anyway, I'm going to get to work. I'm going to catch you guys later on, get some news from around the world, see how UK's going with their storms, see how parts of Indonesia and parts of Chile are going after those quakes. So hope you guys are well. See you soon. How are we all doing there, guys? It's around about midday on this 6th day of February 2008, and I'm just in my study here at the ambulance centre, catching up on a bit of revision before the Viva examinations in about 3 weeks. So got to go through the protocols, the treatments for different ailments, what's going on with different people, and also pharmacology, working out the effects of different drugs and how it works on the body. It's all good information, it's all good, but nothing is ultimately as important as good old climate change. So as I'm doing these, there's continuing drops of water leaking off the Arctic ice shelves, and doesn't matter what bit of training we do in the ambulance service, we've got to try and mitigate and reduce the potential of a very severe climatic events, and that's really the key, is preparation before we have to respond. Anyway guys, we'll catch you later on. All is going well from here. Hola, how are you all doing? It's now the afternoon, it's about 6 o'clock. I finished up at work, had a couple of good jobs today. Nothing too fancy, nothing too crazy. It's time to go to the gymnasium, get myself as massive as possible in case we get invaded by a very massive extraterrestrial race, and it requires extreme strength to overpower these people. Anyway, I'm going to do that, go pick up our sanctuary chicken, Henrietta, or Lily, she's known by many names, and then do a bit of shopping and get home back to the sanctuary to get on with the edit. It's a very overcast day. It's been very stirred up here in Alice Springs all day. It's only about 36 degrees, which is very cool for this time of the year, and I think it's compliments to the climatic events which are occurring around the world. So we're going to go find some world news for you guys and get on with the evening at Earth Sanctuary. Hope you're all well. Catch you soon. How we doing there, everyone? And it's now about 7:30, 8 o'clock at night, and I'm just heading back to Earth Sanctuary after a day at the ambulance. Just been to the gym, and I've gone to try and pick up the Earth Sanctuary chicken who was at a chicken hotel for the last 2 weeks, but unfortunately all the other chickens that were in the pen looked exactly like our chicken, so I couldn't distinguish as to which chicken was the Sanctuary chicken and therefore which one to bring home with us. So I've had to leave the chicken there, whichever one it was, and return to the Sanctuary without a chicken. I'll have to get further advice from the experts at the chicken hotel and on another day. So I'm without Henrietta or Lily, the Sanctuary chicken. It's a bit difficult. I apologise, Lily. It was a bit difficult to distinguish when every other chicken looks exactly the same as you. It's not easy, you know. Wear a jacket, a top hat, or maybe just a mini skirt or something to help you distinguish. Anyway, it's time to get home, get onto the edit, find out some world weather. Just caught up with a mate from some of the tour companies here in Central Australia, and looking forward in the next month or so, if all goes well with the paramedic work, to then get back on do some tours down to Uluru, Ayers Rock, and the Olgas, maybe in the next coming months. So that'll be a cracker. Anyway, back on Colonel Rose Drive. We'll see you guys soon. And Lily will come back, don't you worry.
Breaking weather in midwinter, tornadoes tore through the southern states of Arkansas, Tennessee, Mississippi, causing deaths, injuries and damage. A family from Crofton, Kentucky with a 9-month-old baby had to then capture the early build-up of the tornado on home video. Tornadoes struck with full force in the night in what are called touchdowns as the weather system sweeps.
Good evening, folks, and welcome to the later part of the 6th day of February 2008. I'm here at Earth Sanctuary Homestead. Had a great day in the ambulance centre all day, and I'm just here checking out millicom.com here behind me and getting some updates on world weather. One of the biggest crackers for the day was in Arkansas in the United States, where 23 people have been killed by a tornado which slammed through some regions, ripping up houses and causing an absolute mess. We've also got further news of 48 people going down in Bolivia, this time from severe floods, and there's over 32,000 families who have been without their homes as a result of those floods. Some fairly serious weather going on there. Further news to Canada, who was also receiving some severe rain and snow, which is disrupting normalcy there, as well as some additional information of an asteroid flyby. This is more galactic news. Just yesterday we had an asteroid which cut around about the size of a bus, and it cut around about 72,000 miles, which is about 0.3 of a lunar distance of 400,000 kilometres away from the Earth, which isn't too far. Size of a bus. More commonly would break up in the upper atmosphere, but if she gets through by Jingo, it would cause a bit of a party in any country. Further news was for tomorrow, the 7th day of February. Many of you might not get the chance, but there is a partial lunar eclipse where the moon passes in front of the sun, and she'll be visible from New Zealand, Australia, as well as Antarctica. So all the fairy penguins down there, all the giant penguins, will get a damn good view of that, and that should be a bit of a cracker as well for galactic events. Let's see what sort of energies she emanates on the Earth in this time of climatic variation. Hope you guys are well. This is the 6th day of February 2008. All is well here at the Federation headquarters. Danny Boy and Benny and Joey are down there in Melbourne going hard, and hope you guys are kicking goals, and we'll certainly be speaking to you guys later on tomorrow. So signing out for this day. Have a cracker, guys. Look after yourselves and keep an eye on the sky. This is Federation TV. Woohoo!